Welcome back to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my premiere video and also for your overwhelming support. Many of you have taken the time to like, share, subscribe, and even comment on my videos, and I am truly grateful. My goal today and always is going to be to provide you all clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind, my friends. All right, so let's get into it. This reading is for our beautiful Sagittarian sign for the month of May. Spirit is guiding us towards both Moonology oracle decks. So we're going to go ahead and pull those and start shuffling. And while we shuffle, we are going to go ahead and discuss some of the off-camera meditation details that I received for you guys. Okay? All right, let's get into it. We're going to take them. All right. So the first thing, the first piece of information that we received was Go-Go Gadget. The words Go-Go Gadget. And some of you may know that's from Inspector Gadget, right? Where he would say Go-Go Gadget arms or Go-Go Gadget legs. Then they shared with me that some of you appear to be having some aches and pains. Okay? And some parts of your body aren't working as well as you'd like them to right now. They showed me some of you adding supplements to assist with this. And then it showed me a visual of some of you guys visiting a family doctor, okay, to further discuss. After this visual, I received the song sentence lyric from the Ed Sheeran song, When Your Legs Don't Work Like They Used to. Kind of started giving me a little bit of a heartache at that moment when they played that song for me, okay? Then they showed me a visual, and it looked like it was a visual of you or someone you love kind of thinking about perhaps their younger years, because it showed me the show Dancing with the Stars. And then it shifted to like ballroom type dancing. At that point, they made my heart hurt a little more, not heart attack related, but it was emotional. Okay. And it was making me feel like at this time there's sadness and a little bit of a cloud over you right now. Okay. Then they showed me my little buddy from my childhood. My little spirit animal, Eeyore, from Winnie the Pooh. And then I heard his phrase in my head saying, "Thanks for noticing." There's a group of you that you are feeling tremendous guilt or pain. Okay? And they shared with me that it's more of a recent event. And they're letting me know that you guys need to speak it into existence. You need to get it out of your head, either onto paper, talk to someone about it, or even in a professional setting. Okay? They kept repeating you need to speak it into existence, meaning you get it out of the internal phase or feeling and put it onto paper so you can start to release and let it go. Okay? Then they kind of shifted things a bit, and they showed me a visual of someone looking at a stack of red bricks, perhaps belonging to a home, or even it looked a little bit like new construction, okay? Like a new home build of sorts. And then in the background of that same visual, they showed me a large red barn, okay, with white trim. Very interesting. Then they played the song lyric, too many. Sorry, I was referring to the cards. If it's too many, I have to put them back. Then they gave me another song lyric, and they said, "Take me to another place." And this song lyric is connected to a song by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. I had to Google that, by the way, because I had not a clue. I couldn't remember. I remember hearing it in my younger years, but I for the life of me, I couldn't remember any more details. And interestingly enough, I heard this song for the Scorpio reading too. So if some of you guys are Sun, Moon, and Rising, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or they also showed me the dates of Scorpio and Sagittarius, and they're showing me that some of you are on the cusp, go ahead and check out the Scorpio reading. Some of that may be resonating with you all as well. Okay, so let's dig in here to the Oracle cards. We're going to draw one more from this Moonology Oracle card deck, and then the manifestation one as well. And let's see what comes through. While we were going over the details of the off-camera meditation, 2 cards popped out. We're going to draw one more for you guys. All right, see what we have there. We're going to go over these before we get into this. So they're asking me to start with this one. Got it. Okay. So oftentimes they have me rearrange. I see kind of like arrows, or I get a strong feeling to shift a card. So the message is a little bit more in unison in how they want it delivered. Okay. So the first card they want to share with you guys is hold your vision. Okay. Hold your vision. Interesting. Second one is expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. And the third is your hard work is paying off. So here's the trajectory of what they're showing me. So this kind of begins a bit with the off-camera meditation details. There's something that's a cloud over you. There is something that isn't sitting well with you. It's almost stopping you from moving forward. It's almost halting your ability to have the best life you can have because you're kind of stuck in this energy. They're wanting me to point this card out again. Okay, expect powerful change. Now, I want to remind you guys, powerful change doesn't come unless you make a step or you take a step forward. Okay, you'll stay in your energy if you don't make a move. Okay, so remember how I mentioned kind of getting it onto paper or releasing some of the guilt or the stress or the sadness. Kind of figure out where that's coming from. Okay, and let's face it, that absolutely is hard work. Okay, to take your feelings, and it's kind of like they're showing me you peeling an onion, the layers of an onion. It's not pleasant. Okay, that onion starts to make you cry and it irritates your face and all that. And that's kind of what this cloud, this overwhelming sadness, they're asking you to start taking that onion and start peeling the layers. Okay, that hard work, okay, will pay off because you'll release this feeling and you'll go on to the next stage of your life, right? If you stay stagnant and stuck, you know, that powerful change, that relief that you're yearning for won't come as quickly as you'd like. Okay? So I'm just getting that overwhelming feeling of, like, if someone, I don't want to say you're trapped per se, but like that feeling of, I would call it more anxiety. Okay? And like your body feels super tense. Perhaps a little bit that's what they were referring to at the beginning when your legs don't work as they used to. Or they referred to that song from Ed Sheeran. Let's face it, when you have internal turmoil, okay, and you're going through something, or you've experienced some trauma, your physical body starts causing you some grief, right? And some trouble. And all of a sudden you don't feel well. And, you know, you may have to see a doctor and you're not really sure what's wrong. You don't know what's causing it, right? All these things start to unfold. So it looks like, from what I can tell, and the information we've received so far, all of this is connected. Okay? Perhaps your physical health is a direct symptom of this situation you're going through internally. Okay? Let's talk about the 4 cards we drew from the manifestation deck. All right? Open up to change. Exactly right. Open up to change. You can't expect to do the same things day in and day out and hope for something different to come of it. That's just not how it works. I'd love it if that's how it happened, right? That would be great. But it's just not. It's not realistic, guys. It's just not. Okay? You have to be open to change and releasing. All right? Trust all will be well. Okay? Trust this process that you're going through. Trust the releasing of this. And it's like they're focusing me on a specific situation or event in your life. Okay? And I'm not saying that has caused all this, but that is a big part of why you're feeling the way you are. Okay? Perhaps it was also a situation that snowballed. Okay? And it's showing me like a stack right now. It's showing me like things have stacked up. Perhaps these have been more than one event that you just kind of pushed to the side and kind of swept under the rug and say, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that now. Well, we need to move on. I'm too busy. It's catching up to you. Relax. Okay? I don't know how hard it is for you guys, but it's tough to relax, right? Especially if you have a routine, if you have a set way of how you want to do things and how you see certain things, relaxing can be quite difficult, okay? And speak your world into being. This is an awesome visual, okay, of what I see for you guys internally, you know, and emotionally. You're wanting to see the other side of this so badly, okay? You're wanting that change. You really are. But you have to make the first move. You have to start unpacking this. And for some of you, they're saying the baggage is heavy. Okay? There's a lot to unpack. Okay? But you can do it. You just have to find the right tools that are meant for you. And again, they're showing me a pen and paper, a digital journal, someone doing some research to try and find perhaps some professional help, assistance. You know, sometimes we just don't know how to work through something. Sometimes you've layered it on so thick and so deep, you don't even know where to begin, right? So sometimes you need a hand. And I'd like to think right now, a lot of you are at the point where you'll take it. You're open to it because you're tired, right? And you want that powerful change. You want to trust that all is going to be well, right? You're finally ready to open up to some possibilities of what feeling good again could bring. We're going to draw, well, I guess we're taking these. We're going to draw some tarot cards for clarification, okay? And see what comes here for an additional message for you guys. We're going to draw 2 more and see what comes through. Oh, yes. I love when he shows up. Okay. Okay, this is how we're delivering them. Ah, okay. Very good. Okay. 4 of Cups. That was one of your clarifiers that came up, 4 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. The options are presenting themselves to you, right? You're in kind of a standstill kind of mode. You're allowing yourself to relax a little bit. You really want to get to the bottom of things. Okay? And by opening the door, you're receiving some options. You're the boss. That's what this card means to me every time I see it. You're the boss. Okay? You stand in your power. For some of you, judgment. I'm really trying to properly convey this message to you guys. Sometimes we do things we shouldn't have done. And that's kind of what they're showing me in a visual. Okay? Sometimes you make bad choices. We all do. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you differently. And some of you are coming to the realization and you're kind of admitting this to yourself. Like, hey, wow, I really made some bad judgment calls. I really made a bad decision when I did this, this, and this. Okay? This is some of the stuff that's kind of layered on for you. Okay? That's holding you down. You don't realize it, but it starts to add up. You need to let those go. You need to let it go, get it out, and realize, hey, you're a human being. Maybe what you did was really, on the border of not so great. But in order for you to move on, you have to let it go. All right? They're telling me some of you are actually going to go and speak to someone else. This involves like another individual. You're going to go and perhaps ask somebody for forgiveness. You're going to let them know that you weren't right in a certain time of your life. Perhaps they're going to come to you. Somebody's going to reach out to you and do the same for you. And that in turn may release some of that energy and that sadness and pain that situation made you feel. So some serious healing is going to go down. And you're going to come on the other side. You're going to have powerful change. Okay? You're going to come on the other side of it. You're going to start to see as you go through this process. All right? And it's a painful process that you're opening up to a bit of a new life. Because when you hold that guilt and you hold that sadness from events or things that happen, that carries forward with you. Sometimes you don't even realize it until you've kind of hit a brick wall with it. And that's kind of what's happening to you, Sagittarius. Okay? You've kind of hit a bit of a brick wall with your layer of difficulties and things that have happened. And now you have to start and unfold. But know one thing, and they keep highlighting this card, trust all will be well. You'll get through this, okay? It may not be easy, but continue to visualize and think of what it's going to feel like when you're on the other side of it. Wow. What a relief. Like you can feel like you can breathe again. Maybe your legs and arms don't hurt as much. Maybe you're not getting as ill as often as you did, right? You're starting to heal from the inside outward. My beautiful Sagittarians, I'm sending you lots of love and hugs out there. But if anybody can get this done, and if anybody will get this done, it's my Sag. Okay? I hope you have a beautiful month of May, and I look forward to your next reading. Talk soon.